Welcome here today to Chicagoland Speedway, home to the Salute to Service 200, presented by Overton's. Today, 41 cars will take 10 circuits around this track in Joliet, Illinois, and we will see which one can take home the Salute to Service Memorial Trophy. Today, Jimmy Johnson had a hard time in practice. He even hit the wall. Came out with a backup car, but he's looking strong and he had a great qualifying run. Speaking of qualifying, the 11 of Denny Hamlin qualified first with Joey Logano on his outside. But unfortunately, further in the back, Chase Elliott wrecked out during practice. They also have a backup car. It was not running at its best in qualifying, and he is starting pretty far back in the field. That will definitely be one car to watch today. But let's take a look at your starting grid for today's Salute to Service 200. In row number 1 is Denny Hamlin and the 22 of Joey Logano. Following them in row number 2 is the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 6 of Trevor Bayne. Also behind them in row number 3 would be the 18 of Kyle Busch and the 10 of Aric Almirola. After that, behind them is the Liberty University 24 of William Byron and the Jimmy Johnson Foundation 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Behind them, row number 5, the 88 of Alex Bowman, sporting Nationwide on the hood, and Body Armor 12 of Ryan Blaney. Row number 6 is the 14 of Clint Boyer and the 4 of Kevin Harvick, both carrying Mobil 1 paint schemes today out of the Stewart-Haas Racing stables. In row number 7, the 42 of Kyle Larson and the 21 of Paul Menard. Kyle Larson has been very good at Chicagoland lately. Let's see if he can pull it off today. Row number 8, the Discount Tire Ford of Brad Keselowski and the Kroger Checklist 47 of AJ Allmendinger. In row number 9, the STP 43 of Bubba Wallace and the Dow 3 of Austin Dillon. Both very popular numbers. Let's see if either one of them can pull it off today. In row number 10, the 91 of Tommy Jeske and the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. In row number 11, the 95 of Casey Kane and the 19 of Daniel Suarez. In row number 12 is the 20 of Eric Jones and the Sport Clips Camry and the 55 of Reed Sorensen. In row number 13, the Team Rubicon Mountain Dew machine of Chase Elliott and the Haas CNC 41 of Kurt Busch. Row number 14 has the 51 of Chandler Smith and the McDonald's 1 of Jamie McMurray. Row number 15 is the 31 Granger of Ryan Newman and the 77 5-Hour Energy of Christopher Bell. In row number 16, the 1000 Bulbs 38 of David Ragan and the 23 of Corey LaJoie. Behind them, it's row number 17, the 64 of Kyle Nuttleman and the 32 of Matt DiBenedetto. This is going to be Kyle Nuttleman's last race in the 64, number swapping to the 54 next race. The 8 of Daniel Hemrick and the 13 of Ty Dillon make up row number 18. In row number 19 is the 83 of J.J. Haley and the 7 of Danica Patrick. This will be Danica Patrick's final start inside the Boulevard Station Cup Series. In the 37 Louisiana Hot Sauce machine, it is Chris Buescher and the 34 of Michael McDowell, row number 20. And the final spot in row number 21, the 99 of Derek Cope. And the green flag is in hand. It's waving over the field, and we're racing. Joey Logano has a great start, but Martin Truex Jr. powers through on the inside, 3 wide on the first lap. Trevor Bayne looks to the inside of the 22 of Joey Logano. Bayne to the lead, Kyle Busch to the inside of Logano. Now Logano trying to cross him back over. Trevor Bayne leads lap number 2, and we've got a wreck. The 10 of Aric Almirola involved, the 88 around. The 14 looks like he got stuck in the middle. The 10 of Aric Almirola, 42 Kyle Larson, 12 of Blaney. There's contact right there between the 88 and the 10. Hard hit for Almirola. And narrowly avoiding it are several cars that go on pit row right there. You see Dylan make it on. The 21 goes through the grass. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. And the green flag is back out. We are racing lap 4 of 10. 3 wide off the start. Joey Logano, extremely aggressive. 3 wide, several rows back. Kyle Busch clears Bain. And now William Byron challenging for the second position. Byron to the inside, he slips on the apron. Big crash again. Lap 5 out of 10. The 6, the 24, the 78, and the 22 all involved. The 24 gets loose after tapping the apron. Makes contact with the 22. And the 78 and the 6 are involved. Pit stops are underway. Kyle Busch. It is very loose. They're going to tighten it up. Denny Hamlin has lost several spots since the restart, but he has been clocking faster times than the leader, and he's going to have a very close race off of pit road. Kyle Busch wins it. We're back green flag racing, and the 11 punts the 18 into turns 1 and 2. Now Jimmy Johnson out of nowhere, 4 wide for second, beating and banging across the line. Still side by side for the lead. Johnson has it. They weave in and out through lap traffic. 1 more lap to go for Jimmy Johnson. And now he clears Eric Jones. Jones gets to the back bumper. He tries to turn him. Now Johnson brings him up the track. Kyle Busch and Eric Jones at the line. I think it was Kyle Busch. It was too close to call, but at the line, yes, Kyle Busch steals the win. Let's look at the events that led up to that. Right there, Jimmy Johnson clears Eric Jones. Now Jones looks like he almost tries to wreck him there. Now Johnson retaliates. Kyle Busch was just able to sneak on by. And now let's look at your Salute to Service 200 finishing results. In first, picking up the closest win in Nuttleman Brothers Racing Boulevard Station Cup Series history, Kyle Busch over second place Eric Jones, and Jimmy Johnson in third. Fourth is Kurt Busch. Top 5 is Denny Hamlin. In 6th, Chase Elliott. 7th, Brad Keselowski. 8th, Ty Majeski. 9th, Kevin Harvick. And 10th, Casey Kane. In the 11th position is Kyle Nuttleman. Behind him, A.J. Allmendinger, Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell, Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace, Daniel Hemrick, Chandler Smith, Jamie McMurray, and in 20th, Austin Dillon. Now, outside of the top 20, in 21st is Michael McDowell, 22nd, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 23rd, Ryan Newman, 24th, Paul Menard, 25th, Corey LaJoie, 26th, David Ragan, 27th, Ty Dillon, 28th, Reed Sorensen, and 29th, Matt DiBenedetto. In 30th is Derek Cope, 31st, J.J. Yaley, 32nd, Danica Patrick. Then the DNFs behind them, Joey Logano and Trevor Bayne, all had very fast cars. William Byron, he was right there as well. Then Martin Truex Jr., Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Clint Boyer, and Ryan Blaney. So now let's take a look at how our point standings are after that. In first is Chase Elliott, 30 points over Denny Hamlin. He took the lead from William Byron. Denny Hamlin in second, Kurt Busch third, fourth Eric Jones, fifth Kyle Busch, sixth Kevin Harvick, seventh is Jamie McMurray with 450 points, Casey Kane 425, William Byron with 420, and in 10th Kyle Larson with 385 points. In 11th is Martin Truex Jr., 12th Jimmy Johnson, then it's Bubba Wallace, Clint Boyer, Joey Logano, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Chandler Smith, A.J. Allmendinger with 300 points, Daniel Hemrick with 285, 19th Trevor Bayne with 280, and tied with Ryan Newman. And so those were the cars that are inside your playoffs currently. Let's take a look at the ones outside the playoffs. Just outside by 10 points is a 21 of Chris Buescher. Then, by about 30 points of the cut line is Paul Menard. Austin Dillon is in 23rd position. 24th, Christopher Bell. Eric Almirola in 25th. Behind him, Kyle Nuttleman. Then it's David Ragan, Ty Dillon, Michael McDowell, Ryan Blaney, the 31 of Daniel Suarez, Corey LaJoie, Brad Keselowski, Ty Majeski, Matt DiBenedetto, Danica Patrick, Alex Bowman, J.J. Yaley, Reed Sorensen, and Derek Cope. Now, if you win a race and you are inside the top 30, you still are locked in. But if you are outside of the top 30, you are out of any chance that you may have getting into the playoffs with a win You must be in the top 30 for that. Anyways, that was all for Nuttleman Brothers Racing today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.